Hey guys, this is Moon Bubble. How are you? I hope you can hear me, but basically, my phone is almost out of battery, and I don't have to. I like literally recorded like 30 minutes of me talking, and my phone ran out of battery, and that video didn't save. So I am going to share very quickly just here between me and you because my waist also hurts. Just yeah, my next album. Oh God, I don't know what to do. I want to give up my battery. My next album idea, H30. So as you guys know, I released Xmas already, and the next album idea is called H30. There are 5 songs inside of the album. One of the songs called Shop Closed is a song that started the whole idea for the album because H30 was the name of the band in my dream for the song Shop Closed. Shop Closed was also in my dream as well. And yeah, so I'm gonna go over the 5 songs and the lore very quickly. The first song is Villain, second song is Shop Closed, third song is Heartbeat, fourth song is Thinking of You, fifth song is the Summer Song, and the sixth song, sorry, there's 6 songs. The sixth song is Time Zone. And basically, I'm just gonna go over each song very quickly. I really want to use my microphone, but my phone is charging, so I'm very sorry. First song is Villain, and basically, sorry, there's a bus there. Also, if you're wondering why I am outside, it's because I need some air inspiration for me to talk about, like a good space for me to talk about my ideas. I feel like when I'm at home all the time, it makes me feel more stuck and not being able, and it's harder for me to be able to think creative thoughts when I'm at home. So yeah, that's why I am outside and like talking like really loudly. So Villain is about a song. I wrote Villain to express this very difficult part of my life where I felt like I was painted as a villain, and this was a lot to do with my love life before, and I feel like it actually the whole song itself is about this girl who falls in love with a guy who's already in a relationship, and then that guy did not really had not clarity with the girl and made the girl like a villain. And I think like I wrote a song about that, and it doesn't only have to be in like love relationships. I wanted to make a song that explores just someone who is painted like a villain but is actually innocent. And the whole song, the whole purpose of the song is to paint the image of that, of the perspective of someone who looks and feels like a villain, but they were the innocent. We know who the real, and throughout the song you will be able to see who the real villain is in the song form. And I think that's the whole idea, how that idea came up to me. The second song is Shop Closed. I got that idea from my dreams. It's a very abstract song, so it's just about shop closing or not closing. I think it really like relates to me because I have a Amazon shop or something, or like it could be like something about, it's very abstract, so you can think about it in any way you can. It's mainly because of the melody and the style that I really like it. Like it's very indie rock, and that's why I decided to make that. And also, the shop, the O inside of the shop is like a zero and a dash. So yeah, that's it. It's like it's the fancy way of saying shop closed. And the next song is the third song is called Heartbeat. Like boom boom boom, your heartbeat. And I came up with that idea because I struggled a lot during the last few months with my dreams, and I felt a lot of, I wrote that idea came up when I was going through a very dark period of my life, where I was thinking a lot about the meaning of my life, and like what I was, and also the people that kind of, also it also kind of made me realize how the people that built me was also breaking me. And I think a lot of inspiration from that came from the fact that I got physically ill and I felt sick, and a lot of that, I feel like life would have been easier on my physical health in many ways if I wasn't constant, if there were people and situations that kind of made me feel this way. And I feel like Heartbeat really explores that pain that I have with me, in me, that's emotionally and physically during that period of time. I want to make it like a ballad. Sorry, I hope you can hear me, but basically I want to make it like a ballad and like a piano piece that's very deep and emotional and very raw. And yeah, I'm gonna use, like, you know how the heartbeat sounds, like there's a specific rhythm that goes into your heartbeat. So I want to make a I want to make it kind of like use the rhythm of the heartbeat to create some sort of music, and in particular the rhythm of the heartbeat, and really like paint the image of like of my heart actually beating with what I have experienced. Because I feel like a lot of the things I've experienced put me in a place where I felt very small and insignificant, and I feel like a heartbeat paints that feeling of like me trying to find back my own sense of meaning of my physical health, my everything, trying to kind of beat back into that. And that's how Heartbeat, the idea of Heartbeat came out for me. Though I like the piano, so I am thinking of putting in some instruments like piano and water sounds, because I thought of like you know, Cho-Cho, like basically it's like Sign Zero by Cho-Cho. Like there's like water everywhere, and then there's this piano playing. But at the same time, I also don't want to completely give up the rock elements of it. So I think that is going to be quite difficult for me to kind of think how to do that as well. Moving on to the next 2-3 songs, we got Thinking About You. And Thinking About You is a song about moving on from people from our past and thinking about them in a very warm light. So like, how do I say it? Like it's just like psychedelically kind of releasing and also not forgetting at the same time, like just thinking with no, I guess with no emotional attachment, just thinking about you. Basically I'm just thinking about you and blah blah blah. That's all it's about. And it's gonna be kind of rock as well. And then the next song is Summer Song, and I think Summer Song is like the twin song to Thinking About You. But the main difference between Summer Song and Thinking About You is that the summer song is about enjoyment. Like maybe after like the storm, after this terrible sorry, my lips are itchy, but this terrible experience you've had with your dreams, now it's time to enjoy your life. Like, or like when you start to see a little bit of sunshine, or when you even try to like, because I've been going to the beach a lot, and I've been really I've been liking the ocean and the beach and taking breaks. And I think it's a song about finding something fun again, finding the hope and fun in your life. It could be, I want to make it like bossa nova style, like with a bit of bossa nova and still with a little bit of indie rock as well. And I kind of want to make it like kind of romantic, because I feel like it's also kind of like it's like finding summer love again, having that, just having fun again, having like that very curious, very fun groove into your life after a storm. Because I feel like it really works with Thinking With You, because Thinking With You is like I'm thinking about this person, that's over, and what next? So Summer Song, I am now searching for something new in my life, and that's how Summer Song came to be. And it's kind of like simmering in the warmth. That's kind of what Summer Song is about. And oh my gosh, my throat really hurts. But we got one last song, and the last song is called Time Zone. And like, so you might be wondering why I chose the title and chose that idea. So before you, oh sorry, not time zone, time block. So basically I had a really like epiphany moment about something. I realized that like so how do I say this, but like I realized that when you ask someone out to like meet up or go somewhere, we all have schedules, and we all have schedules, right? So as an example, if your friend says they're only free on Saturday for 3 hours from 1 to 3 p.m., that's the time, that's your time. That you belong to that time of their life. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just me a long time to come with that concept. But that's the whole idea of time block. I am yours in that block. So if I used that idea and I got mind blown, because now I kind of realize how you can't really completely be with someone 24/7, and there's always gonna be that few hours, especially you with this other person. The time block is the person. That's basically what I realized. Like, it's the time, that block of time, it is your relationship with that person. And like I thought of the concept of this world where everyone are just blocks. Like everyone just they're just blocks, small and big blocks. And like some people some people they have a lot of time. Some people they have no time. Some people only have one little bit of time for you. And that's how that idea came in, because I think as I grow older, I realize how most of the people around me feel like tiny blocks. And it's like I'm trying to fit my huge block of time into your tiny block, and it just means that, so basically it's not about you anymore, it's about the block. Like it's about like whether I can fit in that block, whether I'm worth that block, whether I am worth your time. That's whether I am worth for your time block. So basically that's the idea. That's what came up in my brain. And the funny thing here is that it's kind of like my Xmas album, where I kind of make like love and everything into this very like ridiculous realization. And I think that's what I was trying to do with time block. It's nothing complicated. Like a relationship is not complicated. What if it's only just a block? Like literally a stupid piece of thing that is abstractual, and you're just trying to fit in someone else's block, and someone's just trying to fit in your block. And I don't know, like the idea of that is really funny, because how am I going to do that song? I am thinking of a few things, Tetris. So I came up with the idea of Tetris, and kind of like maybe having like some pixel music. Because it's kind of like it's like a whole world of blocks. So I was thinking of like doing a game style, like a pixel game, dark pixel game style, where like about like blocking you, you block me, I block you, and like do our blocks match, that kind of concept. So that's how time block came out. So I'm really excited. That's the 6 songs in the album. I just need to lie down for a little bit, and my arms hurt, but you can still hear me, so that's fine. So one last thing, what about the lore? And that's a really good question. No one asked, but I mean, I've discussed the lore with some of you guys, and I think the lore is very complicated, because initially I wanted to center the lore around the villain concept. Like I am bad, thus I am someone who's really bad, and I'm trying to break into your institution. So I'm sort of some spy. I'm trying to break into your institution. I'm trying to I'm a good girl, but I'm a spy. Like I'm a good girl gone bad sort of concept. But then like as I'm going through the song, I realized that the whole album itself is not only just about being bad. It really is kind of a jumble of a lot of things coming together. How do I say this? A jumble of a lot of things that came together in realization. So I genuinely think that I like the lore of me being a spy or an assassin. And the thing is, I like that idea because I love anything to do with spies as a villain concept. The villain concept really gets me. Me melting the lipstick, going like just squishing down the lipstick and being really, really evil. Like I think I really like that idea. But at the same time, I do think in the album I want to be a little bit more explorative. Like maybe I have a backstory, maybe I was really hurt in the past, or maybe like there has to be some kind of for those old viewers who know me, there has to be some kind of human element to it. Like just like yes, I am an assassin and I'm doing evil things, but I also help people who are struggling. Or like the truth is I do care about some people in the institution, and that's that's the idea. So how the lore will be is going to be a lot on me trying to ruin other people's lives because I am a bad person, a bad guy, the villain, the assassin. But then I go through a series of things and I realized how and show that human side of me. Like I am a human as well, and I think that's something I want to explore. Like I am also a human with some feelings, and I think that's how I feel, and I feel like that's going to reveal a lot of the feelings that I've had in my journey of dream building a lot, but in a very dark way. In a very, very abstractual way. And so yeah, that's what the whole lore is about. Oh my god, like birds keep charging at me and I'm really scared. And I'm gonna end up with the costume idea. So like what's the whole album art gonna look like and how I'm gonna do that. So the whole idea of the album art is me wearing a, what do you call that, like a crop top, one of those black belt crop tops, kind of sexy with like a short dark skirt. I'm a villain, right? So I have to look very evil. I have to look very evil. I can't look nice. But I'm also sexy. So I'm really trying to like paint that image of me being I am very evil. I burn my own lipstick. That's the beginning of the whole MV concept. But I'm also very sexy. Like I have these heels on, assassin heels, doing my job, killing people. This is actually like really like a really crazy concept, to be honest. But at the same time, I think the idea is really in my acting. So I feel like a lot of it will depend a lot of it really come out in the way that I act in my music videos, and I think it's hard to explain what kind of concept I am going for. But I do think like once you see the music videos of me kind of like doing the bad things, I think it will start to I think it will start to come out very clear what I was trying to portray. It's not like, alright, yeah, it's not like rocket science, to be honest. Like, it's very clear what kind of concept I was going for. I'm gonna end up this video sharing my whole creative process. So like, how am I gonna, who am I gonna look for to help me? What's the whole process? So first I want to get out. So this is the most difficult part of the whole album, getting the whole album done through other people. And I think that's the most difficult part, because I need to go in with 6 songs. Like, I'm gonna finish these 6 songs first, like with a demo first. I'm gonna go in with these 6 demos and with people, real life people judging me, and it's just like, it's gonna be like so, I don't know what I don't. So like, that's why I struggle so much with this album, because I'm like, once I get it done, now I have this pressure to find people to help me make it better. And eventually I am thinking of doing a professional music video from the album with someone who I don't know. I don't know, but I know there will be someone who does professional music videos, and I will have to go up to them and I will have to tell them what my whole lore is, what my whole story is for the album. Like, you know, I'm just an assassin in the music video, and you have to film me 10 times kind of squishing down this lipstick. Like, no big deal at all. Like for me, like, it's like, oh my god, like, what? And the music video help, and some production, songwriting people I want to share to get to help me a little bit to make it creatively professional. And you guys might be wondering like, why is she doing this? Why is she going through all of this with the pros and like sinking her own dignity? And the truth is, I actually got no reason at all. Like, usually the reason for me, it's purely the creative process. So it's like looking for the MV producers and the music producers, for me, is part of the process. If you know what I mean, it's a part of the creative process, because I want to include that process in subconsciously into my album. Like, I don't know if you get what I mean. You probably don't even get like what is Moon Bubble talking about, but like the idea is that I want to include that professional element into my album concept, and that's what that is the whole idea of the album. So I think I might film when I get to that stage of finally asking the pros to help. I think what I am going to record that process and share with you guys. because I think I just unlocked a new fear of mine, and in the making of this album, and the new fear of mine is the ego, the scary concept of going to the pros and sharing your stuff. And I think like it really gives the whole album a new layer of meaning when you do that, because like not only you are just making an album, you're also adding layers of different relationships into the album. And I think like that's something I've never really tried before. And it's weird, but I never tried it before, and I thought like it would be nice to try it, because like the whole purpose of making art is to break through your own shell and create it. So I think like going to someone you know that knows more than you, but you do it anyways to create the art, I think that is like, that will elevate the whole that will elevate the whole meaning of the album. Is anyone catching my drift? Probably not. No one's catching my drift. I'm pretty sure no one here. But you don't need to catch all of my drift, okay? But this is just know that I have an idea, and this is the idea. So, but yeah, that is the whole idea of the album. I will share more as I continue on to create the album, and I will document the I will document those experiences when I finally get to talk to someone that's professional to help me. But I'm not at that stage yet. I'm still in the stage where I'm thinking about it. So how long will it take for this album to come out? I have no idea. I don't know. But I do think that it will eventually come out, but I'm just not sure when it will come out. Because in general, I am just not sure about anything at the moment. Like, I don't know why I'm giving myself such a hard time, like when I'm coming with ideations and everything. Like, I don't know, like, why am I giving myself such a difficult time? I don't know. Like, usually it's not this difficult. Like, I just have to make this album super difficult for myself. That's what I feel. Like, why do I need to make it so freaking difficult? And the reason is because my life is difficult, and I feel like making the art, going through a difficult process, making that art gives it a new layer. Oh, I can't breathe. Gives a new layer of meaning. So I'm just gonna, so that's the album idea, and I'm gonna end it here. And I just called today a journal or something, because it's not really a vlog session. It's more of like me trying to connect with you guys again in a way where I just want to share what I'm really trying to kind of expose to you guys at this moment in time. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So I better get going. So